Hello everyone, my name is Jolly Green and welcome back to another episode of Sky Factory 1. And in today's episode, we are going to get some stone production going on. So sit back, relax, and hang on for the ride. So in the last episode, we got this machine set up here where we put in our compostables. It goes into the barrel and then creates dirt for us. Then taking that dirt, we were able to put it in the sifter, and that got us access to seeds and pebbles and such. So this is going to get us the first step towards getting an actual like stone production. Because right now, I mean, yeah, we have these stone pebbles, so we can take these technically, put them in a 2x2, and then get some cobblestone out of it. But taking a whole stack, that gets you 16 cobble. So, I mean, that's a very slow process, and we really don't have to rely on that for our stone production. So I think the plan for today is we are going to expand the platform this way with some stone. We'll probably use this cobblestone that we just made up here. So that should be enough if we slab it first. Actually, can we get a stone cutter? What is it going to take to get a stone cutter? Okay, so it's a bench saw in this version, and it's just 3 stone and an iron. Can we do that? Not yet. Okay, so we need to get some iron first. So in order to get iron, we're going to need either dust or gravel, and then put that through the sieves. Honestly, in order to get that, our best option at this point is going to be to make a hammer. So let's see what we can do about some hammers. All right, so the stone hammer is easy enough to make. Just 2 sticks and 2 cobblestone. We had enough to get that done, and then we just throw it on the ground. That's not what we wanted. But now that we have the hammer, we can slap down some stone, and bam, just like that, we have some gravel. So honestly, we only need 1 iron ingot for what we're trying to do here to get the bench saw. Get rid of all this first. All right, come on for some iron. We just need 4 pieces, and then we should have enough. What do we get from there? We got 1 piece. Okay, so I mean that's a good start. One piece of iron out of 4 pieces of gravel. I mean it's not great, but it could be worse. Okay, so I put the gravel through the sieve until I got 8 pieces of iron ore, and then we're gonna combine that in the 2x2 to make 2 iron ore chunks. Now we need a way of smelting these chunks. So I think, let's think this through here. We need a smelter. All right, so we've got our smelter made up, and I'm just going to throw 1 iron ore chunk in there for now. Throw a piece of coal in there. It's going to waste the coal a little bit, but I'm not too worried about it because I think this is going to benefit us in the long run to get more ores. So once this is done, we're going to pop it out, and we're going to turn it right into nuggies. Just like that. And then, actually, if let's take 8 of these. I don't think we need the full 8, but we're going to go for it. And then 1 coal, just because the heat's going to run out. There we go. So with 7 smooth stone in hand, we're going to throw that in the crafting table with a single iron nugget in the middle. And that's going to make us a plain grinder. Now that we've got the grinder, we can stick that down probably right here and put that iron ore chunk in it. Now we just need a way of doing the actual grinding, and that is where this little piece is going to come in handy, and that's the grinder handle. We pop that handle on by somehow. Not like that, though. Boop, just like that. And then, oh, I got to get that crafting stick out of my inventory. There we go. We grind it down, and we listen for that sound right there. And with that, We turn that 1 iron ore chunk into 2 iron dust, and we can smelt that down now that our furnace just ran out of coal. Let's grab another one. And with that, we turned our 1 iron chunk into 2 iron ingots. And that's perfect. Because now with our iron ingot, we can actually take that, and I think for the bench side, yeah, we need more smooth stone. Doesn't that figure? We would take out, we might as well just take out a full 8. It's not going to smelt the whole 8. Hopefully we could get 3 out of this at the very least. I mean, that's all we need. I'd hate to have to throw in another piece of coal. I'll probably put in sticks at that point. There, just in case. Perfect. We got our 3 we need. So with that, we have a bench saw. Now the bench saw in this mod pack is kind of funny. Let's throw it down over here. We're gonna open up a new space right out here, I think. Let's just get it in the middle. Right there. Perfect. For now, we're just gonna kind of plunk it down so we can get it going. So now I want a nice stone platform.
Buzz, buzz, buzz.
It makes me chuckle every time. It's just so funny. I never expect it. Even, like, that's what I was talking about earlier when I said that it's funny. And as soon as I go to do it, I still don't expect it. So, that's, we need a pickaxe, apparently. So this over here, I think, is going to be the start of our cobblestone production. And I have worked out a decent cobblestone generator that I think we're going to put into effect here. I just need some lava, quite a bit of lava, actually. So how are we going to get lava? Well, that's actually a lot easier than one might expect. The first thing we need is one of these stone barrels. So essentially, we just need a lot of stone, and look at that, we have a lot of stone. So we can take this, we're gonna slab some of it and wrap it around. There we go. So we've got a stone barrel. And what else do we need for this? Well, we need this torch that we have in our hand, or in our hotbar here. So I think for now, maybe I should have expanded this a little bit more, but probably for now, let's just stick this right in the middle here. And then we put a torch. And then we put the barrel on top. And actually, that's kind of there. That looks a little better. Still nothing great. But now, I'm pretty sure if we take... That's not right. Now, I'm pretty sure if we take... Okay. Still nothing. Lava. How do we get the lava? That's a crucible, not a barrel. Okay. Good to know. So I made the wrong thing. So we're going to take this barrel down, and then we're going to look into a crucible. So right now it's clear that our main focus needs to be getting some more resources, such as iron, and even like basic resources like clay, water, and lava is kind of crucial right now. So what we're going to start doing is I'm just going to make some dirt, take that dirt, throw it in the sieves, and get some stones. Take those stones, make it into cobblestone, and then this here is where the magic happens. We're going to take this hammer that we made earlier in the episode, lay our cobblestone down. We need an easier way of doing that. I think let's do that right now. Take our sticks and our cobblestone. We're going to make a nice little wand here. So what this is going to do is we'll grab that gravel that we just pounded down. And then we can boop, boop. Just makes placing materials a lot quicker for us. There. And we've got some sand. We take this sand and do the same thing. And we have dust. Now, what do we do with this dust? That's the question. Has our barrel filled up at all? No. So we're going to have to go about doing this a little bit different way. We're going to make an oak crucible here, which we just need some of these. There, oak crucible. So then that torch that we placed down earlier trying to make lava, it's actually going to come in handy because we can stick that crucible there. And I don't know if yeah, it doesn't look like I have anything that can go in the crucible. If we take some of these leaves now and put them in this crucible while it's over the torch, that's going to fill up with the leaves and boil down into water, which is super handy. So this is going to be basically the start of our journey to cobblestone. Our cobblestone generator, I should say. All right, so now that we've got our little bit of dust, we're going to come back over here to our barrel with a little bit of water in it, and bam, right-click on that, and we get a block of clay. We're going to have to do that a couple more times, which means we're going to need a little bit more water. So throw the leaves back in and start again. All right, so we managed to get enough clay from our barrel over there, and with the bone meal from sieving dust, we're actually able to make some porcelain clay. And if we take this clay into our crafting interface, we can make a crucible. Now this is an unfired crucible, so it's pretty useless to us at the moment until we take our iron out and then stick it in there. Once this fires up, then we're going to have the next step in the process of getting us a cobblestone generator. We're just going to take this, we'll take that clay out. We want this crucible to take the place of the oak one. Actually, do I want to move it over there? We still want water, so I think I actually might. Do we have any coal? No. No coal. So I might try to get some coal so we can throw up another torch. So I think if over here on the exact opposite side, that would look quite well. Quite nice. So obviously we're still missing the torch, but that right there is going to help quite a bit. But now that we have got our fired crucible with a torch underneath it, if we stick this andesite in here... Nope. Okay, we're going to do this again. Yeah, okay. Regular andesite, not cobbled. There. So that in itself should get us lava. Which, oh yeah, see, it's going down a little bit. You can see that line's getting thicker here. Yeah, okay. It's working. Perfect. So I think right here in this spot is going to be where I'm going to stick the actual cobblestone generator itself. It's going to be a pretty basic vanilla one until we can get enough cobblestone built up and lava and water to be able to actually make a legitimate cobble generator. So this first tier, I mean, overall it's pretty easy, but we just need this 2 times compressed cobble, which is going to take a lot of 81 cobblestone, as it says. So we've got a bit of a task ahead of us, but it shouldn't take too long once we get this built up. Oh, dang. We don't even need a torch. Look at that. I added the leaves to the crucible, and it started making water without even a torch. So I probably will end up putting one there just for symmetry's sake, just for while we're in these beginning stages. But in all honesty, I think every piece of this platform is going to come down by the time that we're done with it and get replaced with something else. So that's a long ways away, though. So, I mean, we don't have anything to worry about yet. Now that we've gotten that all taken care of, we've got some lava generating here. We're actually going to tackle the main goal of the video today, and that is a cobblestone generator. I worked this out in my creative world, so I already have a design in mind, and it should be relatively easy to put together. We just throw. Oh, I forgot that we were on a half slab here. So we're going to dig this one out. This is where we're going to put our stairs. So now, one thing that took me a long time to realize with cobblestone generation, or even stone generation for that matter, in this game, is that when you have... yeah, I messed up. So, I was thinking about it now, and Right, so this cobblestone farm is going to start with just some waterlogged stairs. Now we just need water. And I have some being made up over here. Just need a way of getting it transported. And that is where that iron that we were gathering up earlier is going to come in handy. We happen to have 3 nuggets here. We take those, or ingots that is. We take those, make a bucket. Standard vanilla stuff. Perfect. So now, it's just a matter of waterlogging those stairs. This is going to be a stackable cobblestone generator, and you'll see what I mean here in a minute. But essentially, what we're going to be able to do with this... I need more leaves. We need a lot more water. But essentially, what we're going to be able to do is if we take our bucket, throw that here, not like that, not like that. Thank you. And we're going to throw it... we're going to put it back. Because we want to come under here and give it a spot to sit on. There. So now... if we take that, when we mine this block here... Oh, no! No! That's why the stairs were backwards. In my original design, I had these stairs backwards, and then I'm like, oh, well, we don't need to do that this way this time. It'll work. It should work. That makes sense. I see why we did it the other way. Okay. That's not a problem. We just have a block of obsidian right where we need a block of lava. What are we going to do? I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to go up a stack. So, remember how I said this was stackable? Well, you're about to see what I mean by that. Not how I intentionally... not how I initially wanted to demonstrate this, but... I'm not going to be able to mine that that obsidian for a hot minute. I mean, we just need to get to sieving, I believe, because how do we get diamonds? Honestly, I think we only need 1 diamond even, and that's going to be by sieving gravel. So that it shouldn't be too hard. It's just a matter of getting it done. So let's slap this here. And then... let's see if we can do this without messing up this time. Essentially, for now, because we don't have a lot of water, we're just going to block it off like that. Now, watch the magic. Yeah! Okay, so we did it. We're successful. Cobblestone generation. But that's nothing too fancy. We just need a lot more leaves to get more water, and then we can actually get all 4 sides of this up and running, and then we'll be really cooking. So I've got the next layer of the cobblestone generator built up. I also decided to go down a layer so we can kind of access this messed up layer here. But let me just show you kind of a core concept of what we're working with for this farm. So we're going to hold down the tilde key so we can do our excavate or vein mine. And then we're just going to mine this one. All 4 are going to disappear and come back. And then I have wooden hoppers underneath as a kind of just a cheap way of picking up most of the blocks. Apparently it doesn't get all of them, but that should be fixed. Why isn't it picking those up? You were right on the thing. Weird. Anyway, so that's the theory here. Now let's do something about this obsidian. So I've got this stone pickaxe we've been working with, and I've been mining at the cobblestone generator for a couple minutes now, and took that cobble, made it into gravel like we did earlier, and then I was sieving the gravel itself. And with that, we actually managed to get 1 whole diamond. So what can we do with that 1 diamond to try to get rid of this obsidian? Well, we can upgrade our pickaxe, that's what. So we're going to come here to the Tinker Station. We're going to stick our pickaxe in there with the diamond, and that is going to cover the pickaxe in diamond, thus allowing me to mine obsidian with it. It still doesn't have the best durability, but you know what? we only needed to mine this one obsidian, so that's really all that matters. It's still a slow process, but we'll get there. So with that obsidian gone and being burned in the lava, unfortunately, we have a lava overflow problem. So let's... Oh, okay, this really isn't good. This isn't good at all. We may die. Nope. Problem solved. Problem solved. Okay. So now, let's get this second, or I guess the first layer built up. So we're going to stick that water in there. Oh, no. And then there. So this time, when it hits, the lava hits this block right here, it's going to turn it into cobblestone without turning into obsidian because the stair is facing the other direction. So I just have to go around and do it for the other sections here, which means we need just a little bit more water. And with the last bucket of water placed, we now have a 2-tier cobblestone generator, not to be confused with the cobblestone or the Cobble Gen Tier 2. But this works quite nicely. It chugs out the cobblestone. I mean, it's not the fastest thing in the world, but it's going to get the job done while we kind of build up resources and get started here. I do think I might add one more tier once we have a little bit more lava going. But I think the eventual final base design is going to probably involve this machine going right through the whole center of it. So we'll see how that works out. I think I'm going to get started on that next episode. So make sure to stick around for that and subscribe, and you'll be notified when the next episode goes out. But with that being said, I now have quite a bit of cobblestone. So with that being said, I now have quite a bit of cobblestone, up to 3 stacks now. So part of me is tempted to just build this Cobble Gen Tier 1. I need a little bit more redstone, I think, in order to get the full 11 needed. Yes, okay, so I need one more redstone dust to get the full 11 that you need for the generator itself, and we need another bucket, some glass. So, I don't know. So we'll probably just leave this here for a little while and use it as a manual cobblestone farm, because I tell you what, it works pretty well. So what I've gone and done now is added in these 3 grinders over here, and we're going to actually have one for cobble into gravel, one for gravel into sand, and one for sand into dust. So that way we can have all 3 of these going at the same time. We just need a way of automating that grinding process, so right-clicking on the handle itself. And for that, we're going to make a couple of these click machines. We should be able to do it with just a little bit of work. We need just 2 tin, redstone, and iron, which we really already have. And, I mean, it's going to be easy enough to do. We just need to grind out a little bit more. We need a bit more redstone, some more iron, and some tin, which we have 3, which we grind that down and become 6 dust. So, I mean, we might have enough tin for what we need to do, I think, already. Just need that redstone dust. And for that, we have to sieve some dust. So let's go do that. All right, so I've got my 3 click machines made up, and now we're just going to place these right behind these grinder handles here, and we just speed that up to the max speed. And we have some I mean, it's not really fully automation. We actually want to turn this one off for now. Or at least slow it way down. So we don't want the handle to break off. This does have gravel in it, though, so we'll turn that back up on second thought. Stick this sand in there. So now, at the very least, while we're working on our island here, this can be chugging out dust for us just passively in the background. Unfortunately, I couldn't find a good early game way of getting the items from this grinder into this one and so on. But I think manually putting it in is not really going to be a big deal because it's better than placing a bunch of blocks and breaking it over and over again. At least this way we have an easy way of getting cobblestone and an easy passive way of grinding it all down into dust. Now that we have an easy way of getting dust without really having to do anything, we're getting a lot of ore chunks. I know I'm not very organized here yet, but once we expand the platform a little bit, we'll actually get room for a more permanent storage setup. Or, well, I can't even say that because we're going to end up switching it once we progress in the pack. But as I was saying, we have quite a bit of ore pieces here, and there's more to come. Like we're chugging out sand slowly but surely. So with that, it leads into our next problem, probably going to be the last thing that we tackle in today's video, and that's our fuel problem. So we have 4 chunks of coal, but not really much more than that. So I think what we're going to do is right here, there's a little machine that I worked up in my creative test world that we're going to place down and hopefully be able to churn out some charcoal semi-automatically as well. Now, believe it or not, all we need to make this machine are these items right here. So we're going to load those into the hotbar and get started on this. It's going to start with a chest slab right here. This is just like a regular chest, except I believe, if I recall, it holds half stacks of items. Let's just confirm this here, shall we? Oh, nope, I guess it does. It doesn't matter. Okay, cool. It's just like a chest, except it's small. So we're gonna stick an upper. So that's not right. Not only is that not right, but this isn't right. Not only is that not right as well, but I also forgot something. My bad. We just need to make the most important piece. So now where were we? So we're going to put our furnace there, our upper there, and we'll get that chest slab and slap it right there. Now we can still access the chest without a problem. On top of the hopper, or on top of the furnace that is, we're going to put this wooden hopper, just because it's cheaper. And we're going to stick... We're going to stick that chest right on top. We'll stick these 2 sticks in there to prime the system. And we're going to come and grab 2 stacks of oak logs. We drop those in here, and we're going to watch the magic happen. The hopper filters it in. These 2 sticks we put into prime are going to give us our first piece of charcoal. That charcoal is going to... Oh, I forgot a piece. I forgot an important part. I think we need 1 more wooden hopper. We're just going to pop this out, and hopefully this works. Yeah, it did. Okay. So, when the charcoal is made, it gets sucked out of this furnace immediately by this hopper and put into this chest, which then cycles it back through and puts it into the fuel slot. Now, once we build up enough, like right now, its sole purpose is going to be filling itself up. And that's, I mean, it's going to take a little bit, but we're going to get plenty of charcoal out of this very easily. And then once this fills up, obviously the upper will have to fill up, which, I mean, it shouldn't take too long, and it shouldn't really take that much wood, I wouldn't imagine. But it doesn't take much to get wood either, so that's going to be a very easy way of providing us with charcoal or fuel for the furnace so we can smelt down our ores here. So that's where we're going to call it for today. We made a lot of progress, and it is a bit longer of a video, so we're going to end it here. If you made it this long, thank you very much for watching, and as always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow me over on my Twitch. Thanks for watching, everybody. Stay jolly.